I've just popped into East Berks Golf Club to have a look at the rescue work that course manager Matt Nutt has been doing on the left hand side of the 18th. As you might be able to see in the background here is the 18th green, and I'm sort of like a few yards off the side of the green, and what Matt did, he sprayed some rescue on this area as a bit of a trial to see how it would perform, and so whether he could use it on the rest of the golf course, to just make sure that the side area here was much better for play, and also just much more aesthetic and screened off some of the driving range. So if you can see over here was the original ryegrass. You can see it's really thick, it's really juicy, and you know, if your ball goes in here, it's really tough to kind of play a shot back onto the green. It doesn't look great, it's a bit inconsistent in colour, but we can just move into here into the long grass. You can see where Matt sprayed 2 applications of rescue, one in the spring and one in the autumn, and you can see here where the fantastic fescue grasses are thriving here, look really good. And I think I've got a ball here in my pocket, and you can just see if you throw it in, the ball's really easy to see, but it's still relatively thin, and it's just absolutely perfect for having some great long rough that looks fantastic in the summer. It's just going to start growing now, and I just think it will be you know, a real good benefit to the golf course from an ecological point of view and from a playability point of view. You can see there's still a few little bits here where some Yorkshire fog has still probably not been killed off, and something that Matt's probably got to reapply and retreat, but in the main across this whole area you see the fescue really coming in. So a couple of things maybe to think about is timing. You want to kind of apply the product when the grass is actively growing, so the herbicide's taken up by the ryegrass and it will kill it relatively quickly, and it allows this fescue that really does colonise the area, or the bare areas, really quickly just to fill in, and it means that then you're going to have less weeds. There's a few weeds in and around, and Matt might have to come and spray a herbicide just to clean some of these out, but in the main, you know, getting the timing right is absolutely perfect. And the other thing to think about is probably just the application. Try and keep the water volume as low as possible. Maybe use an 0.25, an 0.4 nozzle that will really help get that spray evenly on the leaf, and trying to get, you know, the plant to be able to take it up as best it possibly can. So I think about the timing, think about how you apply it, and then if you do those 2 things, I think using a product like Rescue can have some massive impacts into the playability and look of your golf course.